are back here on Carolina Women. Erin and I are excited to see our friend Angela Coxe. It's great to see you.
Thank
I
you.
love that the vignette we're sitting on color coordinates with you today.
It does.
Don't you think I thought that
Yes.
was very wise? Actually, we
not
both.
No
know.
accident.
I didn't even plan this.
You know what we're talking about today? I'm super excited.
My favorite.
Plants. Biophilia from a designer.
There's the word.
It means bringing nature from the outside in.
Oh, wow. Well, yes, that's exactly what we're doing today, right? We've got some beautiful plants, a tree here, and plants I think are just a great way to really breathe life into your space, right? It's also a great balancing tool, and it's a great way to add some color and some texture. So I'm really excited to talk about foliage and bringing plants, whether they be faux ones or real ones, into your space, because there are different plants that complement different decor styles, and so that's what we're talking
Are there
about.
design rules with regard to plants? Because that's where I might need some guidance.
There you go.
Are like,
Well, that's
is
what
there
she-
ever too many?
Well, and I think that what you were saying, according to the decor, what you might look at. So
Yes.
take us through this.
Okay, so we're going to start off with Farmhouse, right? Very popular design style. I also love Farmhouse. Do you ladies love that
I
as
love
well?
it, love it,
I
love it.
think it's nice. It's appealing to everyone, I think.
Yeah, it is, right?
You're like, it's nice. I personally like it.
No, it's like very simple but Americana.
Yep.
Yeah.
Farmhouse is very rustic. It has a country style. It really speaks cleanliness, right? And it's the perfect backdrop for lush foliage, right?
Yes.
So what we recommend if you have if your farmhouse decor style in your home is either an aloe vera plant or a spider plant,
Love it.
right? The spider plants, those are very leafy, right? And so we recommend those if you're like putting them on a shelf to kind of fill some wall space. And the aloe vera plant, that's great in your kitchen. It's already a very fresh plant, right?
I love it.
So it's perfect, pairs perfectly in the kitchen.
I love the air plants too. Have you seen those that you can just suspend with monofilament line and they don't require, right? They don't
Those
require
are beautiful.
They're low
water.
maintenance.
They really
And you were
are.
talking about like, is there ever too many
Right.
plants, right? Well, that's a great way too, right? You can have them on shelf, you can have them on the floor, you can suspend them, right?
Yes.
And have some variety so that it doesn't look overwhelming.
Right.
All right, so farmhouse, number one.
Yes. Then coastal. Of course,
We
we're
gotta
here
do
in Beaufort. Coastal is like the top decor style, I believe, right? So with coastal, it's a very open and airy design style, and of course we're incorporating elements of the beach, seashells, linen, rattan, a lot of those different elements, right? And with coastal decor, there's a couple choices that are very popular, like palm trees and orchids, right? Those are staples.
Right.
But what can be really fun to do is to bring in a birds of paradise.
How about a banana tree?
You could bring in a banana tree.
Go.
Well, we can do it at Debi's for sure.
Yeah, you can keep it island, right? You can
Yeah.
also have a Swiss cheese plant or a fiddle leaf fig tree.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I have one of those.
Okay,
Do
the
you
fiddle
have
leaf
fiddle leaf
fig
I
tree?
do, yes.
Okay.
And I'm learning kind of the ways to properly care for them.
Yes.
I love. You know what's for me, designer? What's so fun to do is get all the shells you've collected from all over the place, and put them in a glass vase, and use that with a little bit of
love that
sand and
too.
soil.
I love that idea.
Right, and so then put your plants in there, or your fresh plants, so it looks coastally, but it's
Very much so.
That's
cost
a great idea.
effective.
We've had a couple jars with the seashells.
yes.
And I've loved those. Of course, we don't have any because they're sold out.
yeah. We had them last week. Whoops.
And the seashells are so popular.
They are.
In decor.
Yes.
So coastal, farmhouse. Which one?
What if we're contemporary? Can we still do plants?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Okay.
You can do plants
Do
no
tell.
matter what style. Another popular one we have is traditional, right? A lot of the furniture we have here in the store is contemporary and it's also traditional. And the fun thing about traditional is it combines classic and also trendy elements. And so we recommend classic plants, but really when you're doing traditional style, you have an option, you really have freedom to pick which plant you want.
Funky.
Like you have more freedom than any of the other styles. Some great plants that are great for traditional are a fern,
Love them.
Amazon lily, bamboo plant, right? I don't think we
Yes.
hear enough about bamboo plants,
They're
but
pretty.
those are bringing a lot of tranquility, a lot of calming, a very
Zen.
calming vibe. Yes.
I love it.
Feng shui.
Feng shui. Well, and there's
shui.
something about using plants as a finishing touch. I think it really does set the tone for the mood and for everything.
Yes.
It's always fun when you come. You've always got great ideas. Erin and I get a little preview of what
do.
you're going to talk about. We're always like, oh my God, this sounds like so much fun. So thank you for all the work. Thank you all for joining us here on Carolina Women. Please have a safe and wonderful week.